Cozy Cloud Stories.
Don't carry the burden of the past. Hammy the brown rabbit lived at the edge of the great hill where the trees whispered secrets to the wind. Every morning, he ventured down to the riverbank, where the water sang a song he had heard many times. But he never stopped to listen. His back was always heavy. Not because he was carrying food or leaves, because he was carrying stones. Each stone represented something he couldn't forget. The time he'd lost his younger brother in a storm, the time he'd fled instead of helping a friend, the words he hadn't said to his mother before she passed. Every time a new sorrow entered his life, he found a stone, large or small, and added it to the worn satchel he dragged behind him. Other animals asked gently, "Why carry those?" He'd smile and say, "They remind me of what matters." But the weight slowed him. He no longer played tag with the fox kits or raced the wind through the grass. His ears drooped and his feet ached. Still, he told himself, "I deserve this weight. I must carry it." One spring morning, Hammy met an old owl perched above the river. "I've watched you walk this path for many seasons," the owl said, "and I've seen your bag grow heavier." "It's my burden," Hammy replied. "Or your excuse," the owl said gently. "You keep looking behind, but there's beauty ahead." Hammy frowned. "I can't just leave the past behind." "You don't have to forget," the owl said, "but you don't have to carry it either." That night, Hammy sat by the river staring at the bag. He pulled out each stone. One by one, he whispered the story behind it, sometimes through tears, sometimes through silence. Then, with trembling paws, he placed each stone into the river. Some sank, some rolled with the current. One stayed on the shore but looked different now, less like a weight, more like a reminder. By morning, the bag was empty. Hammy took his first step without it and gasped. He had forgotten how light he could be. The wind rushed through his fur. His feet felt like they could fly. When he reached the top of the great hill, he didn't look back. He looked forward, to the valley, to the sky, to all the places he could go now that his heart was no longer anchored. From that day on, Hammy still remembered the past, but he didn't drag it behind him. He let it live where it belonged, in the quiet of the river, in the lessons he carried inside, not outside. And for the first time in seasons, when the water sang its song, he stopped to listen. He carried only what he needed: a kind heart, a light spirit, and a little more room to hop, play, and smile. Because sometimes to go forward, you just have to leave a few stones behind. If you like this story, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video.